sorry I couldn't. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's nothing that you're forced to, it's your choice. So before I jump into this video, I would like to sincerely apologize for not doing or posting my skincare routine as I promised in February. I started working in March, and then in April I sprained my foot. It is still swollen and it's still pain, so I have an appointment next week and I will get more update on what is actually going on with my foot. With that being said, I will try to do this skincare routine video as soon as my foot heals and I am able to stand and do my skincare routine. I have not been doing my skincare routine for like a month now, but there is like tiny bumps. Thank God it's nothing worse, but I can't wait to start back my skincare routine because my skincare routine is twice a day and there's a bunch of different steps that I take that you will be seeing when I do a skincare routine. So as you can see from the title, I will be talking about knowing who your furry friends are. So I would like to give out a shout out to Serena Gums, who brought this topic to my attention since she was in a similar situation. You can follow her on her YouTube channel, which is Ladulzura, or her IG serena.gums. So a real friend is not someone who always benefits from you or only contacts you when you need something, and when you contact them they're always making an excuse. So this is not a real friend for me. In my perspective, is because if you're always doing, like, you're always putting your time aside for this person and then they're just wasting your time, and then when you actually need the person to do something or on multiple occasions, you reach out to the person and the energy is not reciprocated, I find that that person is not being a real friend. People don't waste your energy and time. You don't want someone who wastes your time. So like say you are planning to grow your career, grow your goals, get a job, improve your health lifestyle, but this person is always there to make you go a step backwards, always there to take up your energy and time so that you do not move forward. I don't think that is a good friend. You all can let me know your perspective on this topic below in the comments and we can take this discussion further. Our real friends are the ones who will help us grow and move forward. They will motivate us to become the best person that we are. I do agree that there is a time for fun, play, you do your nonsense together, but there is also a time where we need to build a lifestyle for ourselves, build our career, build our goals for what we actually want in the future. Because if we have fun every day, play every day, and we do not set goals or things that we want to accomplish in the long run, we will always be stuck where we are today and we will not move forward. So we need friends that will help us, motivate us to move forward and grow ourselves into the person that we actually want to become while having fun at the same time. That is not a problem. Having a friend does not mean that you have to message them 24/7 or every day or every minute. We can message a friend months after, weeks after, and it will feel like you messages this person every day. You can't message this person about anything. You will catch up and things. Persons who think that you have to message them 24/7, they are just occupying your time. If someone does not message you, it does not mean they have forgotten you or they don't care about you. People have their lives, they have their goals, they have their job, they have their health to take care of, they have their family to take care of. So people won't always have the time to message you, but in the back of their head they're thinking about you, and when they do have the chance they will message you. or they might not. It all depends on your friendship with a person and you all knowing what you all do. I personally tend to keep my circle of friends small, since majority of the people brings drama and I tend to stay away from drama. The friends that I have surrounded myself with for the past couple of years is friends who help me grow and I help them grow, and we all motivate each other together. So the group of friends that I have, we do not compete with each other, we do not see anybody as lower or higher. We all on the equal level and we help each other grow positively, mentally, career-wise, goals-wise, and we push each other to that extra mile to achieve what we want. A real friend is not someone who makes everything a competition or thinks everything is a competition. We don't need a friend to be like trying to compete with what we're achieving or what we're doing, because that is not a friendship or a mentality that we want to have. We need to have friends who are okay with us or is celebrating with us what we are achieving and what we are doing, and we're doing that same thing for that friend, celebrating them and helping them grow. When someone is trying to compete with us, it's like whatever we're doing, they want to be higher than us. In society, no one is higher than anybody or no one is lower than nobody. We're all on the same level. We have to be there for each other and just help each other grow. If someone in your life is always competing with you, sit down with them and let them know, hey, life is not a competition. It's about helping each other grow and growing with each other together. I have a friend who was in a similar situation, and she had this person who she thought was a friend. They used to meet up to take pictures and make content for TikTok, Instagram, and the influencer life. And whenever these two would meet up, the person would always make things about themselves. So when my friend would suggest, hey, can you take a picture of me doing this or with this background, or I think I should make this video and then whatnot, that said person would then go and ignore what my friend said and do what my friend wants to do for her platform. And then when they would finish like meet up and thing, and then they would be in their house or doing their daily lives, my friend would message her and be like, hey, is this a good content to post and whatnot, and the person gonna be like, okay. Or they would read the conversation and they would not respond for days or thing. And that is something that is not good, because if you and a person are working together in order to build your influencer life or to do anything in general, to build your business, to build your health, to build your career, anything you and a friend are doing together, and I think the input should be mutual. The input should be on the same level. You all can't think about this person is doing better than me or that person is doing better than me. It should be on the same level, because you and that person are communicating to increase your followers, increase your business, increase your life, increase your education. So if in this situation there was only a one-sided, like my friend was just hyping up this person and the other person wasn't hyping her up in the same way, or was not giving her the right ideas, or was not directing in the correct way for her to build her influencer's life. So she had a whole post about asking if this was a real friend or a fake friend, and majority of the people on her poll told her that it wasn't a real friend situation, because a real friend would actually help you grow and make sure that you're achieving what you want to achieve and you're achieving your goals. So she had to cut out this. That's when she realized that this person was not her friend, and she was just using this person to pick her up, to carry her to these venues in order to create her content life. Otherwise, if it wasn't for my friend, she wouldn't be able to go to these other different places and create her content life. We do not need friends who makes everything about themselves. So like, say if you're in a situation and then you're explaining it to the friend, and then the friend turns the whole situation into themselves and not about you, and not showing you how to grow or how to manage the situation. They made the situation all completely about them, about their journey and things. That is something that we do not want to do as friends. As a friend, if someone comes to you about a situation or anything in life, we should be able to listen to them, and we should be able to give them pointers and just not direct what they went through, what we experienced. We should tell them our experience, yes, but do not direct the whole story about you. Navigate it where the person can learn and see what mistakes you did, and then you guide the person and help the person move forward from that situation. So learn who your real friends are. Take these pointers into consideration. Having a friend is also someone who we can rely on, because say if we end up in an accident tomorrow, we can be like, hey, this happened to me, or something happened. Like, it don't have to be an accident, but anything in life, like if something happened, you can always call this person and let them know what's up. If you're stressed, if your health is deteriorating, if you are not happy, if you lost a job, if you have in friend situation and you want to have better insight, if you want to enhance your life, if you want someone to guide you and help in setting your goals or seeing whatever you want to do in life, you can rely on that person in making you a better person. So a few steps to knowing who your real friends are is they will celebrate your accomplishments. So when you accomplish something, they will celebrate with you. Even though if you are in another country or you all are separated and they cannot physically celebrate with you, they are still celebrating with you, no matter what accomplishment you made. It could be you get a car, you got a job, you quit your job because you got a better job, or you quit your job because it wasn't treating you right. Something small, any small accomplishment you make and they're happy for you and they're celebrating with you, that's a real friend. They will listen and support you when you are in pain and hardship. So that's one of a main thing with friends. Some people do not know how to communicate properly, or they do not know how to communicate effectively. So you have to know your friends' communication styles and how they react to situations. So like if someone is going through a hardship or they're not doing that well in life, there are some friends who will be there for you, but they will not be able to give you advice because they do not know some advice, but they will be there with you. And then there are some friends who know how to support you and they will know how to guide you into that, to better yourself in hardship, during the hardship and when you're in pain. So it all depends on who your friends are and knowing your friends' communication style, knowing your friends' lifestyle, and knowing what they've been through, and knowing how they will be able to support you. So like if you're going through a hardship and if they ignored you at all or you also have to think about their perspective of what they're going through. Because if you have a friend who is going through a hardship at the same time and you're going through you're going through another hardship, you won't really have that friend who is going through a hardship to be there with you. So you have to also be there for that person while that person is there for you. A friend will ask you meaningful, thought-provoking questions that most people do not. So a friend will poke at your brain and poke questions to you in order for you to improve yourselves. They will listen deeply rather than waiting for them to speak. As a friend, when someone is telling you their story, what they're going through, listen deeply. Take into consider what they're going through. Do not jump to conclusions, and do not wait until they are finished talking in order for you to jump and tell your story. They challenge you to grow as they grow with you. They challenge you to grow as they grow with you. That one stood out to me because in a friendship, we have to challenge each other. Without challenging each other, we will not move forward. We will be in the same place at the same time. At the same place that we are tomorrow. We will not grow, we will not advance. So having a friend that challenges you and pushes you to surpass your where you are. So like say you were in this closed box and your friend surpasses you to open your mind, open out and ignore that there's a box and just be free. So you need someone who challenges you in life. And as a person challenges you, that person also grows. You can contact the person weeks or months after, and it will feel like if you messages this person every day. A conversation is not forced. A conversation with a friend flows. So if you're having a conversation that is forceful with someone, I don't think that's a friendship. The conversation should flow freely, and you all can talk about love, life, your goals, your career, anything in general that is happening to you. You can go to that person and you can let them know what's happening, and they will be able to help you grow. You help each other without keeping a score. So that is the same thing as having a friend who is not competing against you. Because if you have a friend who is keeping a score, like I said, I did this for you today, I did this for you yesterday, I did this for you last year, I did this. That is something that we do not need in a friendship. Keeping track of what we did to them, or we keeping track of what we did to someone. That is a friendship that we do not need or want. We need to be there regardless of what we do or what they do for us. Once the communication and connection is there, that is there. It doesn't matter what you do for that person or what you didn't do for that person. It's how you react, how you communicate, and how you interact with the person. They give you critical feedback when we do not want to hear it. So if we are in a situation, they tell us, hey, you are wrong. Hey, you did not do this right. Hey, you should have done this. That is things that majority of us do not want to hear, but we need to hear it in order for us to grow and be a better person. They accept you for who you are. So this is like our personalities and thing is something that someone cannot change. But we can guide someone. But we cannot change someone for who they are. So if someone is behaving or acting in a certain way, if you want that person to be your friend, then yes, accept it. If you have to force a friendship with someone who personality or goals or ideas isn't matching with what you want, just like have the person as an acquaintance but don't have it as a friend. But you have to have a friendship with someone no matter what they go through, because in life we all help each other grow. So you have to accept the person for who they are. A friend is someone who is by your side through thick and thin. So no matter what, the good and bad times that you will go through, they will always be there with you and for you. And we will be there for them no matter what they do, good or bad. But we will be there with them and guide them into the correct way. They will encourage you to achieve your goals. So no matter what goal you have, a friend will make sure to push you into that direction, into achieving your goals. They will not try to bring you down or hamper you from achieving your goals. They will make sure that you're not stressing too much. So if you have a friend that you're speaking to and they know that you're going through certain situations, they will try to see to release the stress a little bit, and they will try their best to calm you down and keep you humble. With that being said, I hope you will enjoy this video. Stay tuned for the next video. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe.